So welcome to Ignite online robotics platform, and this is the basics of robotronics part 2, where you will learn about the basics of electronic components and will do the practicals without access of any hardwares. So what you are going to learn in this, so like in part 1 you learn about the resistor LEDs, about the breadboard, about the switches and batteries, and how to make the different types of connections that you learn that right now. In this we will learn. Now we will forward ahead, I will move ahead with the new components. So it's like we will learn about the basics of motor, potentiometer, RGB LEDs, what is RGB LEDs and how it works, that we will understand, and the multimeter, how to use the multimeter on this software, that we will understand. Then we'll make the control circuit with the motor and switches, and we will make the circuits of RGB LED circuits, and we'll also learn how to use the multimeter for the troubleshooting, to understand the problem in the circuit, how to use the multimeter, that we'll understand. So let's move ahead. Now first we'll understand about the, so there is a circuit and development and the multimeter troubleshooting. Yeah. So now what is motor? So first topic is motor. So today in this session we will discuss about what is motor, how it works, what is the principle behind it, that we will understand, and then we will do the practical. So what is motor? A motor is an electrical device which convert electrical energy into mechanical energy. So basically, motor is an electrical device and which converts electrical energy, means we are providing electrical energy, and the motor convert that electrical energy into mechanical energy. Now this definition is very easy to understand, but there are many words which are not clear and which we should discuss more in depth. So what is energy? So in this definition, first we will understand what is energy. What we will do is we'll discuss the complete definition more in depth. So first we will understand the word energy. So what is energy? So energy is the ability to do work. So if you have ability to do work, means you have energy. So motor is an electrical device which converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. Now what is electrical energy? We understand what is energy. Now we will discuss about what is electrical energy. So electrical energy, what is the definition of electrical energy? So electrical energy is the energy carried by flow of electrons in electric conductor. So it is the energy carried by flow of electrons in the electric conductor. Like you can see in the video available, like when you are switching on, the electricity is flowing through the wire and the bulb is getting on. When you are switching off, bulb is off. So that way basically the electrical energy is flowing through the conductor. So what is that which is flowing? That is electrons. So what is that electrons? What is the meaning of the word electron? Because some of you would have heard first time the word electron. So we'll understand more in depth what is electron. So what is electron? It is the subatomic particle with a charge of negative electricity found in all atoms. It is the subatomic particle. Subatomic means it is the part of atom. Subatomic particle with a charge of negative electricity, means its charge is negative. There is two types of charge, positive and negative. So electron R is of negatively charged particle found in all atoms. So it is found in all atoms. Now what is atom? Because the word atom is also very new to us. So when we say the flow of electron is electricity, then we discuss what is electron, and when we discuss about the electron, the again one new word come, that is atom. So we'll discuss what is atom. So atom is the smallest particle of an element that can exist. So smallest particle of an element, what is the meaning of that? The meaning of that is like if you take the small table and break that table in the very small, you take that small part of the table, very small part which you can handle with a finger, and then you can break that part in a small part, the smallest particle which is available, which you cannot break through the microscope also, that is called atom. So how atom looks? So the structure of atom is, you can see in the video which is shown. So here, that yellow color which is rotating here, this is atom. So the table, the chair, the furs, the room, everything is made up of crores of atoms, and this crores of atoms is having crores of electrons inside it, moving in its orbits. So they are moving like the planets are moving around the sun. Okay, the sun is at the center. So here there is a something at the center that is called nucleus, and the electrons are moving around it like planets. So that is the way the atom is working. Now, the Niels Bohr, who gives the understanding about the structure of the atom, who gives the understanding about the structure to the world, is the Niels Bohr, is the scientist who give the understanding about the atom. Now, electron, what is electron or current? So, atom liberates electron, and those electrons flow through the conductor or wire, and that flow of electron is called flow of current, and that flow of current contains the energy that is called electrical energy. Atom liberates electron. What is the meaning of this? So these are the atoms. So this is one atom, second atom, third atom, fourth atom, fifth atom. There is a conductor, and there is zoom view of the atoms. So what happening here is the atom liberates. So this electron is liberated. It comes out from its orbit and goes to the second atom, and the third atom, then the fourth atom, then fifth atom, and that way electrons are moving ahead. And the in this way the complete electricity is flowing through the wires, through the conductors. So this is how the electrons are moving, and as electrons are moving, they have the energy, because if they don't have energy, they will not able to move. So if they are moving and they have the energy, and that energy we say it is electrical energy. So energy inside the electron is called electrical energy, or energy carried by flow of electrons is called electrical energy. Okay, so this is electrical energy. This is, I hope it is very clear, and if you are not clear with this concept, please write it down and then discuss with me on video, on Skype chat. Okay, then let's go for the motor. The next definition is mechanical energy. So motor is an electrical device which converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. We understand about the energy, we understand about the electrical energy. Now we'll go for the mechanical energy. So what is mechanical energy? It is the energy associated with the motion and position of an object. So it is the energy associated with the, like electrical energy is the energy available in the electron, here energy is available in the motion and position of an object. So it's like, this is like driving a cycle. Okay, so here the motion is moving of cycle, so cycle is having mechanical energy. Now what is position? Here position means at what height you are available from the ground. So that is called position, because as the height increases, the mechanical energy of the body increases. For example, if you are driving a car on the flow, on the straight road, then you will require a normal energy. But when you are driving the car on or riding the car on the flyover, then you will require more energy. When you are going up and we are going down, then you are require less energy, because as you go, as you are moving above and above, you are gaining the position energy, that is called mechanical energy inside it, and that is the reason you require more energy. When you are at the top, you have the mechanical energy in terms of position, and that is the reason when you come down you require less energy. So the example of mechanical energy is like running a fan, human movement, driving car, flow of water. These all are the mechanical energy example. Now if this concept is not clear to you, please ask me. I will clear it out, this concept, on your video call. So this is a mechanical energy. Now what motor do here? So electron flows through the motor, gain the electrical energy. Electron from the battery coming out and going to the motor. So motor gain the electrical energy, and its shaft, that is the rotating part, that is called shaft, that rotates due to that electrical energy, and that gives us a mechanical energy. Mechanical energy is nothing but a motion, and the shaft is rotating means it is gaining a motion, and that is a mechanical energy. So when the electrons are flowing from the battery, it goes to the motor, and motor gain the electrical energy, and the shaft is converting that mechanical energy, electrical energy, to mechanical energy, and that is why this motor is rotating. So example now, where motor are used at home, so ceiling fan, mixer, refrigerator, air conditioner, washing machine, water pump, and many more. So all this, the at every place the motors are used. So now you come to know that at your home the lots of machines are working with the motor, what lots of equipments are working with the motor, like ceiling fan which is at your head, this is working with a motor. Mixer which is used by your mom is working with the motor. Refrigerator is having motor. Air conditioner is having motor. Washing machine is having motor. Water pump is having motor. So wherever you see some rotation in the machine or in the equipment, it should be it is generally done by the motor. But yes, a bike and car is not driven by the motor, they are driven by the engine. Okay, so that their rotation is not by the motor. But yes, the vehicle which are working with electricity, e-bikes and e-cars are of working with the motors. So that way we understood about the motor concept here. Now we'll go to the software, and then we'll do the connection of the motor with the battery, and we'll learn how to run the motor in the circuit. So we reach to the our software. So this is the we'll start with the first, we'll take the motor. So this is a DC motor which we are going to use for the connection. So this is the DC motor, and now we can have the battery. So first you can directly run and try to run the motor with a 9-volt battery. So this is a 9-volt battery, and this is a motor, and you can do the directly connection from positive to positive, negative to negative. So now you can rotate this also with the help of Alt R. So use Alt R shortcut or Control R. Check with your keyboard which is working. So when you do Alt R, so this is rotating like this. Alt is available in your keyboard, and R, the alphabet R you have to press both simultaneous. Alt R. So it is rotating. So to rotate the this components, we have to use Alt R. Okay, now connect the positive with positive, negative with negative, so that it will looks like a cross connection, because both are an opposite terminals. Okay, so now we'll start the simulation. So it's rotating with high speed because it's getting a 9-volt directly from the battery, so it's rotating. Now this is the simple circuit we made here. Now what we'll do is we'll do with the breadboard. Now we'll have the breadboard here, and we'll delete the connection. We'll connect the battery to the breadboard. So let's again rotate Alt R this way, and you can connect here positive, positive, negative. You can connect the motor at any terminal here. Okay, now the positive you got, all these points will become positive. Now you want to give positive, so let's pick this and place it here, and negative, sorry, not from here, so from here to here. So that way this motor is running. This the same speed is written. See, 17,568 rpm. Rpm is what? Rpm is rotation per minute. In 1 minute it take how much rotation? That is means motor is rotating in 1 minute 17,568 rotation in 1 minute. Okay, that is the meaning of rpm. Rpm is rotation per minute. Now how to reduce this rotation speed? So what you can do is you can use the resistor in series. So it's like what you can do is negative to here, and this negative to here. Now see the speed, because of resistor it reduced. It was 17,000, now it is 1,000. So you can reduce the speed with the help of resistor. So what resistor actually do? Resistor absorbs some of the voltage and it gives a small voltage to the motor, and that is the reason, small power to the motor, and that is the reason we reduce the speed. So how to reduce the speed of the motor, so you understand with the help of resistor. So if you increase the resistor value, see I am doing it 10,000 10 kilo ohm. So again reduce it a very low speed, more 11 rpm only, more 1 rpm only. Okay, so 1 rpm means in 1 minute it will complete one rotation. So if you are having some project in which you want to make the motor run the motor at a slower speed, you can select a resistor. Okay, so that way you can control the speed of the motor while using the 9-volt battery. So same way if you do it resistor, as 1 ohm is a very small, and that is the reason no change in rpm. It's like no resistor is connected. As you increase the value, the rpm is decreasing. So it's like this, as you can see. So this you can try with your so again resistor, the increment of resistor you can write any number. Okay, it's not necessary you use 100 and 1000 and in the multiple of zeros. So you can write 1 2 3 like this also. That also will reduce the speed of the motor. Okay, so as you so now the speed is very high. So the speed means the motor, by seeing the motor rotation you will not able to understand how much speed is increasing or decreasing, but by the this number you will understand that yes, the speed is increasing and decreasing with the help of resistor. So this practical you can try, and then do the connection with the switch, push button, same circuit with resistor. You can do the connection with the switch. So how will you do that? So I'm removing this. So the positive is going to the motor and the negative will go to the switch. Then this switch will go to this, and the you have to connect the resistor here, and so from here you go to here. So the electron will flow from here to this, and from here to here to. So now let's start. So right now it's slow and the speed is 0 because the push button is not on. When I press the push button, it's rotating with high speed. Okay, because resistor is very low here. So resistor is very low. So you can do the 1000 resistor. Now the speed you can see when you press, the speed is this. Okay. So in this way you can control the motion of the motor. Now try to have the two motors, because if you want to make a robo car you have to use the two motors. So take out one more motor and place it here, and again do the same connection with the switch. Now the switch you can use the single, because both the switch simultaneously will not able to push. Okay, so now the positive will go directly, so positive positive will go directly to the motor positive, negative will go to the resistor, and resistor, now if you want to use the push button also, then take the push button so that your time will reduce. So from the this to push button, from the second terminal of push button you can go to resistor, from resistor to ground. Simple circuit. Now when you start, when you push this, it is on. When you push this, it is on. Okay, now if you want simultaneously both the motors should get on, so what you can do is you can remove this, and you can connect directly motor, the negative of the motor, the negative of the motor to negative of the motor here, and positive of the motor. Remove everything if you want to remove, that is also one option. And the second option is you can do that way like this. So you press this, both will on, and if you remove, both will off. Now what is happening here, so this motor is parallel to this motor, so both motors are working simultaneously with a single push button. And same what I did previously is with the two push button. So that way you can make the different types of circuits. So let's do the practice with this: two motors, three motors, four motors with a single switch. Try to make the different types of circuit to have the better understanding how to control the motor with a switch. Okay, so try to do it and try to understand how to control the speed of the motor with the help of resistor. Okay, now your homework will be like you have to control, you have to first do this practical by yourself, and then do the practical with the two motors, with the two push button, and with the then after that single push button. Then you try to run the four motors with a single push button. Try to run the four motors with the two push button, so that way you do the practice. So two homework will be two projects you have to do other than this. The first is two motors with a sorry, four motors with a single push button, four motors with a two push button. Okay, so that way you can do your practical and you can learn how to do it. If you have any difficulty, if you have any problem in this, then you can directly discuss with me in your video calling, and we will understand your problem and we will discuss how to solve it. Okay, thank you.